Thinking about relocating to San Antonio in the next 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months? Well, let me introduce you to the Meadows at Oak Creek by Davidson Homes. It's a tucked away gem on the west side of the city, offering affordability, convenience, new construction perks without compromising lifestyle. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the 5 pros and the 5 cons of living in this community, plus commute times to our major military bases, school ratings, crime stats, and everything in between. So you can decide if this area fits your goals, your family, and your future in San Antonio. So let's go. Pro number 1 is West San Antonio location. That's really hard to beat, you guys. You're right off 1604 and 151. So right behind me, and I mean seconds away, is Loop 1604 and Highway 51. It gives you extremely easy access to just about everything. So downtown, SeaWorld is minutes away, between like 5 and 10 minutes. You're looking at Lackland Air Force Base and Alamo Ranch, and it's all within 10 to 25 minutes. The 25 minutes is more for San Antonio. This is what the houses look like here, and depending on the direction that you're headed. So if you're looking for fast access to 1604 and 151, and I mean extremely fast access, then this might be the community for you. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, for all my veterans out there, military-friendly commutes to all 3 bases. So Lackland Air Force Base is about 12 to 14 minutes away. Fort Sam Houston is about 25 to 30 minutes away. And then Randolph Air Force Base is about 35 to 40 minutes away. So this location is definitely perfect for active duty veterans or families just using the VA loan. Davidson Homes works well with military buyers. I can attest because I, in my career, have sold 2 Davidson Homes, one in Applewhite Meadows, so that's the southwest side, and the second one was in the northwest side in the Brycewood community. No, they weren't veterans, but I've heard stories that they work very, very well with the veterans. I know most of the time they go above and beyond because Texas loves its veterans. So again, number 2, military-friendly commutes to all 3 bases. So Lackland Air Force Base is about 12 to 14 minutes away. Fort Sam Houston is about 25 to 30. Randolph Air Force Base is about 35 to 40 minutes away. So this would be more if you're at Lackland Air Force Base or you work remote. Again, they work really well with military buyers. So this little pocket community is perfect for active duty veterans or families just really using the VA loan. Let's go to number 3. Brief intermission before we get to the 3rd pro. My name is Jose Buentello. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you are a just watcher of the channel, I just want to say thank you so much. If you're looking to relocate in those 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, my QR code is at the top right. My calendar link is down below. My number is 210-996-9608. And if you want to see houses just like this in or around the San Antonio area, my new home buddy link is also down below, and it's absolutely free to use. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Let's go. Pro number 3 is affordable new construction with great floor plans. Prices starting in the low 300s and homes ranging from 1,800 square feet to 1,828 square feet is what I've seen. The lowest floor plan be and 2,214 square feet. The highest right now. You're getting new builds with open layouts, energy efficiency, and modern finishes, including smart home features and stainless steel appliances. And from what I'm seeing, this is actually a gas community. Big fan of gas, so if you're a gas fan, this would definitely be the community for you. I stepped inside just to show you a little bit, guys, of the model home. Now, they're looking like somewhat like garden homes, but they have a really great feel to them. So I know that this one is up and coming. I think there's about 2 or 3 move-in readies right now, and I'll probably look at those in later videos, but that's definitely the 3rd one, is that you get relatively inexpensive homes for them being new builds and on the far northwest side of San Antonio. So low 300s is what they started at, ranging from 1828 to 2214 in terms of square footage, and you get the stainless steel appliances, all top of the line finishes. So definitely a massive pro if you're looking for new construction. You get access, so this is number 4, pro number 4. You get access to everything you need within minutes. I mean, you're literally, I want to show you guys actually right now. So follow me, stay with me, don't click off the video, because I really just want to show you guys. So you could feel great about this, you could not feel great about this. So this is your backyard right here. Well, on this row, right? This is not every row, but I just wanted to show you guys that you're literally, I mean, minutes within the highway. So again, it's not for everybody, but if you don't mind it and you like being just, I mean, an earshot away, then it's definitely for you. So again, everything within minutes. So the highway access, so I mean, Alamo Ranch Marketplace, HEB Plus to SeaWorld. You got parks, coffee shops, and gyms. A little bit more about that here in a little bit. And every thing you need for just everyday life nearby. So bonus, you're also actually a short drive from restaurants, fast food, and small business gyms. Actually, if you just take the turnaround from here, you'll get to what's called Petrenko Marketplace. So it's a plaza that has like Academy, Whataburger, some eateries, and some coffee shops. So really, really nice. Still at number 4, I actually want to talk about distances. So Alamo Ranch Marketplace is about 7 minutes away. Ingram Park Mall, do your own due diligence. It's about 15 minutes away. Great mall. You know, again, do your own due diligence. And then SeaWorld's about 10 minutes away. So you have HEB Plus, Walmart, and Costco, right? That's an Alamo Ranch. And then you have popular eateries nearby like Willie's Grill, Tacos El Regio, you have Starbucks, Kung Fu Tea, and various mom and pop gems on the other side of the highway. If you just take a right, so let me show you guys. You take a right there to go out, and then you would do a turnaround to get to the eateries. But everything is super close, and that's why I wanted to do a video over this community. Let's go to the next one. I wanted to touch on a little bit of what I said about the gyms and the coffee shops around here. So Gold's Gym is just a couple of minutes away, and then Hotworks is a sauna-based workout system. My wife and I used to do it, and we absolutely loved it. But one of the big things that we like is when gyms have childcare. Another pro, just an honorable mention, is around here is the YMCA. And so the YMCA, at least the one that we go to on Opie Schnapel, has childcare Monday through Friday between 8:30 and 12, and then 3:30 and till close, right? So you have 2 blocks to take your children. Some coffee shops, Starbucks, right? Common. Dutch Bros, love it. Shout out to my boy Tay, who found me on YouTube and sent me a gift card. And then Black Rifle Coffee. Again, you've got all the eateries. So you've got actually Terry's, Big Z's Burger Joint, which we love taking our children to because it has a huge play area. And then if you like Mexican food, then there's a lot of Mexican restaurants out here as well. Number 5, if you have children or you're planning on having children, is extremely important. So people buy for multiple reasons, right? Property, if the property looks good, it meets all their needs. Proximity, how close is it to everything? So that's the information that I'm giving you. And the third one that people don't really talk about too much, yes, proximity, but schools, right? What are they rated? So everything that I'm pulling is from greatschools.org. This is not my opinion. These are just facts that I'm pulling from a website, right? An accredited website. So number 5 is solid school access. So you're actually zoned here to NISD or Northside ISD, which is one of the highest rated school districts in San Antonio, Texas, and one of the most respected districts in San Antonio. People love being in this district. So nearby schools include Bobby Belha Elementary, it's about 5 minutes away, Luna Middle School, which is about 7 minutes away, great school, I've heard great things about it, and then Taft High School, 8 minutes away, great high school. And you actually have several charter options like Idea, Harmony, and Great Hearts. Great Hearts, I've heard wonderful things about. I have a lot of friends that send their kids to Great Hearts, and they're about 15 to 20 minutes away. So those are the schools and the distance. Again, NISD, a great school district and very highly respected. So if you have kids or you're thinking about having children, then you are in a great school district and you are probably under 15 minutes away depending on traffic. If you're still watching the video, thank you so much for watching it. I'm super grateful. I put a lot of time and effort into these things. Again, my name is Jose Buentello. I'm part of the agency, one of the top 1,000 and real producers, Platinum Top 50 agent here in San Antonio, and I've been doing it for 5 years. So 210-996-960, it is the number. Calendar link is down below. New home ID link is down below. QR code is at the top right. Now let's get to the 5 cons. We're gonna get into the cons. This is gonna be the first one, but before I go into this, the cons are just to make you aware of what you may or may not like, and it might not just be for you. I'm not speaking poorly or negatively over the community, right? So everyone has their cup of tea, everyone has their preferences. This is literally just that. So the first one is the traffic on Loop 1604. While convenient, Loop 1604 can get congested. It's absolutely deplorable. It's getting worked on, but it's really, really, really tough. So especially during peak hours, right? Or weekends near Alamo Ranch or Petrenko. Consider timing and alternate routes if you commute daily. This doesn't matter if you work remote so much because you're gonna get to pick and choose, but yeah, you basically have to leave anywhere before about 6:20, 6:15, depending on the distance, and then anything after like 5:30, just know that there's going to be traffic. Year over year, San Antonio has grown about 17 to 23%. We unfortunately, because of the the COVID boom, infrastructure could not keep up with the mass influx of people coming in. It is being worked on, but that is one of the cons. I mean, traffic on 1604 is deplorable. Number two is something to think about. A lot of my clients have actually told me this, that they don't like the limited mature trees. And so they go the pre-owned route. Just know with the pre-owned route, some of these houses are about 15 to 20 to 25 years old. Not all of them, right? They could be maybe under 10 years, 10 to 15 years, but some of them don't have trees. So there's no shade, right? They're just planting. And most of the time it's one in the front, two in the back is how the builders go. Not every builder is the same, but that's typically how it goes. That's kind of what Bexar County recommend. So one in the front, two in the back. So limited mature trees, right? Like, so as many newer developments, Meadows at Oak Creek lacks mature trees. Cover, meaning landscaping, and shade are still in progress. So you'll want to consider this if you value a lush green neighborhood feel. If you'd like something with more of a vibrant green appeal, let me know. I actually know some great neighborhoods that have that. That was one of our big things. So we bought a second home, and what we wanted was an established neighborhood because we loved the house placement, even between like 12 and 5 p.m. How the sun sets, there's absolutely no sun in our backyard, which we really like. So just know that coming into newer neighborhoods, there is limited shade. Now, I have seen some new neighborhoods that are actually working around the greenery and not taking it out. I do know some of those, but most of these newer neighborhoods, there is limited greenery. So if you value that, this may or may not be for you. Number three is gonna seem a little counterintuitive, but just stick with me. Again, if you have children or you're thinking about having children, just hear me out, please. So I told you guys that this community is definitely zoned to NISD, which is wonderful. It's one of the most sought out after districts in San Antonio. However, it's always good to double check the ratings, right? Specifically for elementary, middle, and high schools assigned to your lot using sites like Niche or greatschools.org, which I just mentioned. Some nearby schools are stronger than others, so just a heads up. So again, Niche or greatschools.org. It is always wonderful to double check the information because even though I'm giving you something, and these are pulled from really accredited sites, there could be some information elsewhere that I missed or I just didn't get to look at that could serve a greater purpose for you and your family. I'm actually in one of the model homes right now. I'm just checking them out. The consultant was nice enough to open it. So a beautiful layout, again, gas community, but that is one of the cons. Do your own due diligence when it comes to schools because I wouldn't want your kids to go somewhere that you are not comfortable with. All right, let's go to the next one. Number four, this is always extremely important to look at. It's property tax rates. And that is because this makes a huge difference on your monthly payment. That is a con. I'm going to show you guys actually, it's a little honorable pro that I didn't get to mention in the pros section. However, it is a little bit higher out here with a 2.3% to a 2.7%, depending on just where you are. But in this specific one, just know that the tax rate is a little bit higher. However, it is offset with the 3.99% interest rate that Davidson is offering. There is also a buy down to get you that 1.99, 2.99, 3.99 fix for the terms 3 through 30. But just know that the con is property taxes around here can run pretty high. and that really will affect your final home price. So just always run the numbers carefully, and if you need any help doing that, I have lenders on standby that can help you, especially if you're budgeting for your mortgage and your escrow. So number 4, property tax rates. Sometimes they're just a little bit higher depending on the area, between 2.3 and 2.7%. Now there are pockets like the pocket that I live in that is at 1.86%, but again, just know that in some areas 2.3 to 2.7%. The pro is that in this specific area, you are looking at, if you qualify, a very, very low, below market interest rate. All right, let's go to the next one. This one I thought I'd do outside, and here's the reason why. So the 5th con is there's a construction zone, right? It's extremely early. So at the Meadows at Oak Creek, it just continues to build out. You may experience ongoing construction, which I'll show you right now. Let me flip this thing around. See, they're literally working on a house right now. Noise, dust, and temporary roads in early phases. On the flip side, you're getting in on a growing neighborhood, which is wonderful. So again, the 5th one is, literally right behind me. They're working on a house right now. So again, noise, dust, it's only temporary, but if you just can't stand that, or if you just can't short term live with that, this might not be for you. So that is one of the cons. But again, on the flip side, you're coming into a great equity play and a growing neighborhood that has parks and I believe amenities on the way is what they said on their website. Let's do a couple of honorable mentions on the con side. So definitely a car dependent lifestyle. Public transportation is limited, so you'll absolutely need a vehicle for like errands and daily commutes. So this one is definitely less nightlife and more family life. So this area caters to more families and quiet evenings. If you're craving trendy bars or art scenes, expect to head downtown or to the Pearl District, because that's definitely where it's at. And if you need anything on that, I can help you, right? So the other one is suburban feel really isn't for everyone. If you're used to like walkable city centers or urban living, quiet residential vibe, here might feel a little bit too slow paced, but for many, that's exactly the appeal. So those are just some honorable mention cons.